I'm so excited about this next guest. He is a surprise guest. I thought his grandson was going to be coming, but Adam Gimbel is just way too busy to come to the podcast for Hapnyn. So, what's happening in San Diego? It's Grandpa Adam of Weezer. Yay!
Huh? What? Is it now? Hi, hello in Radio Land, and welcome to the Fabulous Adventure Hour with me and Lauren here. And
it's Laura Jane.
Laura Jane, that's what I said. And we're going to talk about, what are we talking about?
Well, we're going to talk about, first of all, how is your grandson doing? Because, you know, Adam's a good friend of mine, and I love Rookie Card and all the other projects he's in, but is he okay?
He's a freeloader. He hasn't worked in as long as I've known him, to be honest. But he's a good kid. He's got good, strong genes. I had so much fun making his mother. But as far as living up to the family name, it's pathetic. I gotta admit.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Well, you know, not everyone can be as talented as your grandfather, but we love him anyway.
You are very talented, Grandpa Adam.
You have such good taste.
It's true. I mean, I've got evidence. I've got startling evidence.
Oh?
Yes. May we please play a song, a big hit song for Weezer, for your band?
Did we record a song?
Yeah.
I forgot. What's it called?
It's called We Ain't No Weezer Tribute Band.
That sounds very true. We ain't no Weezer tribute band. That's whoever wrote it is a genius, because that's true.
Well, let's play it.
Okay.
Well, we ain't no Weezer tribute band. We love when you kids yell for Buddy Holly. Makes me think of my old Peggy Sue. But you kids never heard of Buddy Holly. He just screaming about some album they call Blue. Now just because we learned some Weezer numbers, it don't mean that's all that we can do.
What you call geezer?
We medley, mash up, parody some others, and do it twice as good as you and you.
And you, and you, and you.
Copycat,
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 copycat.
Oh, look, we wrote a song. Whoopee. Copycat,
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 copycat.
Leave the aping for King Kong. Well, we like those kids. We think they're grand, but we ain't no Weezer tribute band. Hip, hip. Hip, hip. Hip, hip. Hip, hip. Well, yes, we played on stage with the Weezer. For 10,000 screaming rats, that's true.
You see what I did there with the...
But it's not polite to brag about the Weezer.
Not even the Kia commercial.
That name dropping is positively rude.
Weren't you and the nurse in one of their videos?
Tribute bands are creepy. Seriously now, really. I just can't pretend to be what I ain't, cause that would be just silly. Copycat,
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 copycat.
monkey see and monkey do. Copycat,
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 copycat.
let me Xerox that for use. Well, we like those kids, we think they're grand, but we ain't no Weezer tribute band. Well, we may have lost a step or two and walk around in slow-mo, but that does not mean that I'm going to dress like Rivers Phoenix. Whatever. To hear a song by Weezer. Oh, that's nice. How does it feel to want? If you'd like to see a band that knows some Weezer, go to a Weezer concert at the restaurant.
Restaurant.
I couldn't think of anything that rhymes with want.
How about
Claremont,
Claremont,
Confidant, Croissant,
Debutante,
Harry
or
Belafonte.
even Nonchalant.
All right, lay off.
All right,
lay off.
Stop copying me.
Stop
copying
copying
me.
me.
Shut up.
Shut up.
You're an idiot.
You're an idiot.
I'm an idiot.
You are an idiot.
You know what you are?
What? Copycat.
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 Copy this.
Copy this.
Copy that.
Copy that.
Copy Rivers.
Copy Rivers.
Copy Matt.
Copy Matt.
Copy Brian.
Copy Brian.
Copy Pat.
Don't forget
Well,
Scott.
we like those kids. We think they're grand, but we ain't no Weezer tribute band.
Oh, that is hilarious. You
Oh.
are a genius, Grandpa
So
Adam.
funny, because I don't remember it, but it's funny. We were funny whenever we recorded this.
You are hilarious.
Oh my goodness.
And I love the video. I saw it on the YouTubes.
We love the YouTube so much. Our grandson edited that on the VHS, I think, is what he did it.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
Analog.
It's Apple, so it's iVHS, I think. And he threw in some colors and maybe some words. And there's no actual video, which we like a lot. It's just still photography because we're trying to keep it real with the old school flavor, with an A at the end, flavor. And
Wow, that's very hip, Grandpa Adam.
well, the grandson's good for something. He keeps us abreast of the kids and what they're saying. Like if you say I'm thirsty, that means it doesn't mean like the water anymore. It means some other things. Do you know about I'm thirsty?
I don't.
It means you want to have intercourse.
Oh, I'm so
Yeah, I didn't know
thirsty.
this, and without my grandson, how would I know? I'll drink to that.
Yeah.
Clink.
Happy Yom Kippur.
Oh, thank you. My people are so long-suffering, but chosen still. And I was at High Holy services all day, standing and sitting and standing. And they let me do my bar mitzvah again, which was so nice.
What?
Yeah, it was like a do-over.
Like, how old are you?
I'm 84, but back then they tried to combine it with my bris, and they were taking just a little bit off the side, and my voice was changing. It was pretty
Awkward.
Yeah, very. So they said, let's let the old guy get up on the old bima. Bima is stage in Hebrew.
Oh.
And it's so nice because now, I don't know if you know this, there is an actual Rabbi Gimbel in San Diego.
Mazel tov.
Yes, little Jeremy Gimbel is the rabbi at Temple Beth Israel.
Did you just call him Little Jeremy Gimbel?
Well, he's little to me. He's probably in his 30s, but I've known him since he was
okay.
born.
Not diminutive in size.
No, he's of average height, and and he's a good kid, and he loves the Jewish people. So he gets up and he sings and he gives little speeches, and we're so proud of him because years ago we dressed up as famous Jewish people. And we called it the Jews Explosion, which, for those of you who are under the age of 35, there was a band called John Spencer Blues Explosion, and that's why that joke is funny. And we played at a little ballroom called the Casbah, and the owner of the Casbah, you know the Casbah?
I do. I love that club. I'm surprised that, well, actually, I have seen you play there once.
Very long time ago.
A very long time ago.
Maybe you might even play with my grandson on stage once. I don't remember, to be honest. Anyway, when it ended up on the schedule, the owner of the club, Bill Mays?
Tim Mays.
Tim Mays, that's what I said, had Rabbi Gimbel's Jews Explosion. And my mother was so proud to finally have a rabbi in the family. And now, 20 years later, there's an actual Rabbi Gimbel. And for a while, I was coming up higher in Google. Now he's trending. He's
trending.
there's no more Jews Explosion. Hopefully somebody will try and look him up and find me dressed with the yarmulke and the shirt that says rabbis do it in temple, and he'll be so embarrassed.
So embarrassed. Well, I want to hear a song by your grandson.
Well,
Now,
I don't,
what do you
but
think we
that's
should
okay.
play?
Well, his little band is okay. They wrote a couple of good songs. But there's one that I always loved. He was so like Nostradamus, but Jewish. Back in when did he record that? 2006. He wrote a little song called Everybody's on the Phone because he was just so incensed with everybody walking around talking on their phones. And he didn't know how good he had it because now even more people are on their phones.
It's
but they're not
ridiculous.
talking. They're looking at the thing and they're typing with the fingers with the hashtag and they're walking in the manhole covers and things like that. If you only knew way back then how much worse everybody was going to be on their phone. Hey, this song might have been good, but it's okay.
Well, let's hear it. It's called Everybody's on the Phone from Rookie Card.
Signatures, alimony, three-piece suits, all paying off alimony, walking boots, just lay down the law here, sign an initial. There's a new dancing that's going around. It's called the legal wrangle, and you gotta get down. Just cross your eyes and dot your own lines. Do a little do-si-do. Leave your partner in the cold. I would walk 20 paces. I sing dueling briefcases just to settle this damn thing once and for all. Don't speak legalese, I just do what I please. Walk the walk, talk the talk, eye to eye, face to face, just talk. I'll give my people a call, and I said everybody's on the phone, crashing their cars around. Send a telegram on a wire, send up a signal with fire. And I said everybody's on the phone, counting their minutes down. How anybody feel alone? You got 'em on the phone. You can move me with a 45 in my back, and I ain't talking about a 45-page contract. As long as I've got 2 cans joined with string, I'm never alone. You can try and get me on the line, but there's nobody home. I mean nobody home. Well, you never find a girl sitting at that desk, except if the boss ain't looking, I guess. You should go outside and see the sun. Someday I'll get out of bed, and when I do, you better run. If you want someone who really cares, I say not it, not it, not it, not it. If you need someone to help up the stairs, I say not it, not it, not it, not it. But if you got an empty passenger side, you want someone who's just along for the ride. Someone who looks like me, you know I'm yelling shotgun. Everybody's on the phone, crashing their cars around. Send a telegram on the wire, send up a signal with fire. And I said everybody's on the phone, counting their minutes down. Have anybody feel alone? You got 'em on the phone. Everybody's on the phone. Everybody's on the phone. Everywhere I go, everybody's on the phone. I'm driving in my car, everybody's on the phone. I'm walking down the street, everybody's on the phone. I'm sitting in the store, everybody's on the phone. Everybody's trying to get me on the phone. I said everybody's on the phone.
Hello, friends and fans out there on happening.com. This is Laura Jane, your podcast hostess from What's Happening San Diego, and I've got some exciting news for you. Upcoming, we have one of the most exciting street festivals that San Diego has to offer. That's right, it's the annual Adams Avenue Street Fair, and we're going to be a part of it this year. Stop by the Happening booth. It's bright orange. You're not going to be able to miss it. It's right on Adams Avenue between the Roots Rock stage at 34th Street and the Hawley Boulevard Blues stages. Say hello to Chris and Adam and Elkin and Nate and the entire team. Also represented will be Tom Thomas Yearsley's Thunderbird Analog Recording Studio. We're going to have Thomas there on Saturday and Sunday, and Laura Jane, that's me, I'm going to be joining him on Sunday. Yeah. Hey, we're going to have some great artists featured at the festival that have also been featured on the podcast, including Saturday, Jake Nager in The Moment of Truth, Robin Henkel and Whitney Shea. On Sunday, you can check out Karina Frost and the Band of Loons, Geezer, and my band, the Tighten Ups. That's right! So stop by the Hapnyn booth, talk to the gang, and enjoy this fantastic annual street festival, because it really is what's happening, San Diego. See you at Adams Avenue Street Fair. Well, that's a heck of a ditty.
That's okay.
What do you think inspired that kind of tune?
I think it was just technology. He knew that it confused me, and so he wanted to write a little ditty to soothe my soul, and he knew how frustrated I was with all these kids running around with their little phones.
On your lawn?
Exactly. There was like 30 of them on my lawn talking on their phones.
Ridiculous.
I know. I know right is what the kids say. My favorite.
Oh, I hate that.
I love I know right. But even better is when they abbreviate I know right in tech speak as IKR. That beats LOL, which, see, in my day, LOL is a little old lady. But nowadays, it means something completely different. But I love me some IKR.
Now, do you do the hashtag?
I do a little bit of hashtagging, a bit. I mean, I want to trend as much as anyone else. But we leave that to our grandson who handles our Instagrams. And that is...
Does he do the Book of the Face, too?
He does the Book of the Face. Is that next to the Book of the Peppo? The Book of Face, I think they're both Get Off of My Lawn. I could be wrong. Get Off My Lawn is grammatically incorrect. Clint Eastwood popularized it, but it's Get Off of My Lawn, which is not even the least bit confusing for all these stupid kids. So they end up finding... what's the movie? Gran Torino with the Clint Eastwood and Get Off My Lawn and all that crap. Yeah, no good. Get Off of My Lawn. And we actually have a hit single, which will be released probably by the end of the year, maybe next year at the pace we're going. And that'll be the A-side of our 78 RPM single. It's called Get Off of My Lawn. And
excellent.
I would
and
have
you're
brought
recording at 78.
Yes.
Because you're keeping with the times?
Exactly. I don't know if you've heard, but vinyl is making a comeback. And they're selling records in quantity. And some of them, at least 1 in 30 or 40, have a setting for 78. So it's very niche, but we think that the people that can play 78 records will appreciate it. We're just waiting. There's been a goof of sorts at the production plant, apparently. So we're waiting to see if we're just going to sell these things with the wrong songs on them, or maybe... do a do-over. Can you melt them and then read? I don't know, but we're waiting.
I've seen them made into planters.
I've seen that too. We did film most of a video for Get Off of My Lawn at the lawn bowling lawn at Balboa Park.
Oh, that's a good one.
And it looks amazing. We shot it 2 years ago. It's still sitting there waiting to be edited. So maybe someday that will happen if we can find someone who has a VHS editing.
Well, you've had a lot going on in your life, at 84.
It's true.
In addition to worrying about editing videos and creating music and playing shows, you've also, is it true you have a girlfriend?
No, I'm actually, it's swing, it's complicated. I think is the setting that my friendster is on currently. I tend to like younger women just because most of the 84-year-old women aren't above ground, which can be a problem for a lot of reasons. So I've got my Tinder settings set lower than most people my age. I have to be honest with you. People think that 18 to 30 is too low, and I'd say to them, it keeps you young, but. There's also the school of thought that you should go really specific. So lately, I've just been doing 30 to 30.
Oh.
It just seems like a nice round number. And so if I could just find a 30-year-old, I think it would be lovely.
Well, good luck with that.
If you know any, you can call me on my cell phone. It's 619-8... I can't remember the rest. But you can email the podcast at www. How many W's? w./podcast/LaurenJean.com.
That's really close.
Okay.
So let's just leave it.
Okay.
I like it.
Do you want a cookie?
Oh, did you bring cookies
I brought
again?
cookies. Oh, yeah. I mean, after every show, we pass out cookies, and there's usually some left over. So they're not hot.
Okay.
But
sure. Wait, I don't want to crunch into the microphone.
that's fine. You can have it later. That's
okay,
fine.
but they smell great.
Well, we cooked it with love. And they're kosher.
All right. We're blessed by Rabbi
Jeremy Gimbel
Jeremy Gimbel.
on the Sabbath.
Little Jeremy Gimbel.
Such a mensch. Love that kid.
I understand that Weezer is going to be performing at the Adams Avenue Street Fair. Is that correct?
That is correct. After all these years that they've been throwing this little festival on my avenue, they raised the age limit. That was the problem.
That was actually discriminating against
Yes.
your band because of your age?
Yes, they claim to have been supporting elderly blues musicians for years, but there's actually been a cap of 70 years old for years.
Oh.
And there are some, I'm not going to name any names, Tomcat Courtney, but they're acting older than they are. That guy is like 21 years old, and the gray spray is not fooling anyone at this point. Let's be honest. So they're finally letting some of the old seniors up there.
Of course, we're kidding. Adams Avenue has had many acts that are older than
It's true.
70.
I suppose there's been a couple, but these are people who know people. We know no one, and so finally we begged someone, and they said, "Okay, God, quit emailing us because I got a hold of an email account."
Yeah. Well, you're really getting a grip on things.
Yeah.
Hashtagging, emailing, what with the 4 W's, you're going to go places.
I'm
kid.
hoping we want a trend. So we are playing
On Sunday the 30th.
We're playing on Sunday
right?
the 30th at 5 o'clock on the Dark Horse Lestat's Coffee. No, what's the one with Seattle and they're on every corner?
Starbucks.
The Starbucks stage. That's the stage we're on at 5 o'clock. And I've heard that our opening act at 1:30 is going to be playing a 3-hour set, and that's a new group called the Tighten Ups. I don't know if you've heard of them.
Oh, no. I'm in the Tighten Ups.
Oh, you're in the Tighten Ups.
Yeah. And we're playing on the blues stage from 1:30 to 2:30.
Oh, only an hour.
At the end of Hawley Boulevard.
I love Holly.
Right by 7-Eleven.
My other favorite corporate stage, the 7-Eleven stage. Or is it? Oh, it's the blues stage.
It's the blues stage.
So you're going to go up and play blues songs and depress everyone. Is that the kind of music that you...
No, not all of our blues are depressing.
You play the happy blues.
The happy blues. The dancing blues.
Got it. You're white.
I am.
So there
Thanks
you
for
go.
pointing that out.
Because, we're happy people. Kind of like the Jews. The chosen happy people. I should have had you at my bar mitzvah. Anyway.
Well, the second one sounded a little less violent than the first, for sure. So I'm glad that I didn't know you back then. But speaking of Grandpa Adam, will you tell me about this song that your grandson does called Good Riddance?
I don't like this song because...
Uh-oh.
I mean, he finally got himself a girlfriend and he messed it up and he wrote a song about it. And it's just, you don't do that to people. You send them flowers, you say have a nice life. You don't write a song called Good Riddance unless you're Green Day, and then you don't put the words Good Riddance in the song. But this one, he's saying Good Riddance over and over. And he has the audacity to say, you make love like you dance, and honey, you can't dance. And that...
Wow.
I don't like it's, that's a little too personal. I don't need to know that.
Now, it could be a fantasy, though, because sometimes people don't write about real events. Was this a real event?
I think he dated a girl who wasn't a good dancer and not so good in the
Wow, it sounds like you have a close relationship with him to be discussing such intimacy.
I taught him everything my son's going to teach him about the birds and bees? No, he came to Grandpa and I showed him a little thing with it. So, yeah. I mean, at least he inherited the goods. Thank God. I passed on something. But, what were we talking about?
We're going to play the song. This is Good Riddance.
Good riddance, my darling, what a brilliant idea. You don't want to stay, and I don't want to see you. Well, you make love like you dance, and honey, you can't dance. Good riddance, my darling, you just lost your chance. Well, fine, okay, fine. I didn't like you anyhow. You said you were leaving. Well, how about now? Being highfalutin is what you do best. Good riddance, my darling. Please give it a rest. Good riddance, my darling. What a brilliant idea. You don't want to stay, and I don't want to see you. Well, you make love like you dance, and honey, you can't dance. Good riddance, my darling. You just lost your chance. Well, I fear the worst, and you're pretty bad. You said you were leaving, and I was so glad. Well, it's been 2 years, and that's 2 years too long. Good riddance, my darling. Please go get thee gone. I used to think I couldn't live my life without you. Now it sounds like so much fun. When I think back to all the good times that we had, I can't remember why. Good riddance, my darling, what a brilliant idea. You don't want to stay, and I don't want to see you. Well, you make love like you dance, honey, you can't dance. Good riddance, my darling, you just lost your chance. Well, good riddance, my darling, you just lost your chance. Well, good riddance, my darling, you just lost your chance.
Well, that song did seem a little final.
Yeah.
A little.
Oh, they got back together. They've been married for 15 years.
Oh!
Yeah, it all worked out. But you don't write that song. You just don't. You don't do it. Stupid grandson.
Rookie Card's still playing around, right?
We play about once a year, but only at North County watermelon festivals in the park for next to no money. I mean, you got to have standards, and I think I've instilled that in him.
Excellent. Are you like selling merch on the side for him? Are you a real supportive grandpa at the concerts?
Rookie cards, I don't get out as much as I used to. We pretty much we rehearse for the Geezer shows, we play the Geezer shows. Most of the time we're napping. I got to be honest. There's no way we're going to get up the energy to do the kind of amazing show that people expect from us without a lot of rest. A lot of rest.
Now, I noticed you had some new tennis balls on your walker. How is the walking coming?
It's good. It's good. We had a backdrop of a large letter G. in tennis balls. Weezer's logo is a big light up W. So we've been stealing tennis balls from pretty much anyone we can find at the senior center. And we just about completed the G. It looks more like a C at this point. So if we could just get enough to get that little middle part, it'll be the G. And by the way, whoever stole our walker from outside of the 710 Beach Club several years ago, the karma that you are collecting has interest.
That is a shame, Grandpa Adam.
I mean, come on. Pacific Beach is usually such a lovely place.
I know those kids are always helping you cross the road.
Right, bro? I mean, come on, kids. Don't be stealing our walkers. I don't know. I had so much faith in the youth of today, but that one really, it hurt.
Tell me about the time that you got up on stage at the San Diego Music Awards.
Oh, which time? There were so many. Because we were a little confused. They read the name. It's such an honor to be nominated, and then they read the name, and we don't hear it right. So I think the first time was one of those Sublime tribute band won, and we thought they said Geezer. I mean, it's
close.
It's close.
It has vowels and consonants.
Yeah, so we walked up and accepted the award and thanked them, and then they sort of ushered us off, and that was it. And then the next year, I think it was Cashed Out, the Johnny Cash tribute band won for the best copycats, and they invited me on stage and made the announcement that I was their new June Carter. And it was so nice to be in drag finally after all these years, and I feel comfortable in these clothes. And now, so besides the Geezer gigs, we've got the Lips set that we do on Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. We do an early bird show with the ladies. I do a medley of Do You Believe in Love After Love with the auto-tune and the thing, and it's just great.
Long live Cher.
Amen.
Well, is there anything else coming up for you or your grandson that you want to plug or promote? What kind of way is the best way to reach you and your music?
Probably, our website is getoffofmylawn.com, and
That's right. I already forgot you said that. Yeah. I'm sorry.
Well, I don't think we actually talked about the website, which is humbly the best website in the world. My grandson Michael put it together, and there are so many incredible features. If you click on the Tumblr link, the whole screen tumbles. If you look at the history page, you're reading it and reading it and reading it, and slowly the words are getting fuzzy until you can't read them at all, and then a magnifying glass comes up to give you the true senior experience. If that doesn't work, then also there is an option for large print at the bottom. And it was worth every penny, and literally a design website did a story on our website because they had never seen anything like it.
It's so cool.
It's crazy. And the funny thing is, no one goes to websites anymore. They just go on the Facebook and the Instagram, and that's about it. But it's there if people want to go to it. We would love it. And it'll point you to our Facebook and our Instagrams, and we do post things on there and try and get people to come see us. But yeah, Adams Avenue is the next big show. We're playing a private party for our granddaughter's anniversary in Palm Springs the night before. So we are available for parties. We've played bar mitzvahs. We've played weddings. We are the best wedding band in town, and no one hires us because they're chicken. Let's be honest. They don't want to see their future when they're on the greatest day of their lives, and it's pathetic. So somebody better hire us quick.
That's right, all you lovebirds out there that want a nice theme wedding with Grandpa Adam and his other very, very old musicians to come and rock your party. Also works great for retirement parties.
We've done a few of those, too.
Yeah, sure.
You name it. We actually played a 90-year-old's birthday party.
That's so perfect.
We played a bar mitzvah and a 90-year-old's birthday party. That's a pretty wide range. Not too many bands could do both. That's because we do the rock. We also do the rap, which not a lot of people know. They think that we're some kind of Weezer copycat band.
Isn't it rock, rap, nap?
Those are our three.
Yeah.
It's our credo. Words to live by. And I want that on my tombstone. If you're around and I'm not here.
Okay.
Nap, the dirt nap, so to speak.
Oh,
I like that.
The dirt nap.
Rock, rap, dirt nap. All right, I see a new sticker now. A new shirt, a new way.
Do you sell shirts and
We
stickers?
do, yeah. We have the Rock Rap Nap, and we also have one that says Knitters with Attitude. And you really have to be careful when you say that. Really careful.
Knitters.
Exactly.
Knitters.
That's a
with
good
attitude.
shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's been a pleasure having you here.
Thank
Please
you.
give my regards to your grandson. I'm sorry that the reason that he isn't here is because he's a loser. I didn't know that.
Maybe
I
maybe
really
hearing it will
like
help. I don't know.
I like him and give Adam my best. And I'll see you on Sunday at the Adams Avenue Street Fair.
I will be tired from the big anniversary party in Palm Springs the night before, so we will be napping in the senior shuttle the entire way there.
I have a hot tip for you.
Oh.
Okay, so the Hapnyn.com crew is going to have a booth right in between 34th and Holly Boulevard.
Is this happening that does
And-
the podcast with the thing?
The podcast people. Yeah.
Ah, I like
So
that.
they're
happening.
they are inviting all of the people that have been on the podcast, which is you,
That is me.
to drop on by. You can sell your merch there. You could take a nap on one of their really long tables.
Ooh, I like the sound of that because I don't like the merch. We always forget that we have it, and then we play the show, and then we walk away and go, oh, here are the T-shirts. How did we not sell any if they're still in the box and we forgot to put happening? That's a Oh, I like that.
So you can check out all the other podcasts at www.hapnyn.com.
Is that slang?
Hapnin.
Hapnin. Yin?
Yeah, there's a Y.
There's a Y.
Well, this is a wrap, kids. We are so glad to have our favorite grandpa in the world here.
You're my favorite granddaughter. Don't tell the others.
Tune in every week to our podcast. Good luck with your hashtagging and your trending and your gumming and your cookies and your Werthers and your walker. And don't steal his frickin' walker, okay, kids?
Please.
He needs it.
I need it.
All right. Bye-bye.
Love you. Okay.